Morning conversation. Jemo Brita mambo vipi? So we talked about it early in our very early morning chat. Margaret Chwea. You know what, guys? We can't do this forever. You can't keep going planting your seed all over the place. Then when those seeds germinate and grow, they show up when you die. We are not going to do this again, by the way. So Margaret claims that she's the late Simeon Chai's fifth wife. She claims they got married in 1973 and had 3 children, but she was blocked from his burial, saying it was a customary marriage. The late Nyachai did not go to their home, but sent his older brother and another man who gave the token of appreciation for a hand in marriage to her uncle. Why don't you say these things?
Your story ni kama series yo.
Why don't you just tell your wife? Because you can drop dead any day. Then you leave problems like this.
First of all, first things first. Hakuna maskini upiganiwa.
You're never gonna see this.
Unatuondokea. If there was not for those billions, this story will not be here. Na ile akina Jeff. So hiyo kwanza uweke mahali, hiyo andika mahali, memory verse uweke chini.
But the fact is, there are ties. They matter whether there is money or not. Now, fortunately, there is money. So what do you want her to do?
In most cases, there is money. Hiyo andika mahali, memory verse, pesa. Hiyo umeandika mahali. Pili. Unasema wa introducewe, nani introducewe?
You people, while you are alive, you tell your wives where these children are.
Haya. Hapo ndio shida iko hapo. Hapo umesema. You think men will not want to introduce? You know, it's very different. Na hii ni Christians only. Because Muslims,
them they do.
So, una introduce you from day one. Na unajua kutakuwa number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Na unapigwa talaka na mwingine anaongezwa. You tell me how do you introduce?
You tell me, you're the ones going having babies everywhere. Why are you asking me? And ladies, would you like to know when I want you to look at your husband now. If you're not with him, I want you to visualize him right now.
You're taking some things for granted.
If he had babies out there, I want you to close your eyes and imagine him telling you. Would you be okay with that?
Well, unaleta topic ngumu sana.
See, ngumu? Because we can't do this every month. This nonsense happens every month.
So you think you can actually look at your wife umwambie na sasa?
So you actually went and removed your pants and did it there outside. Why can't you tell your wife? No, you. People give me a call on 0711-046-105. Hit me up on Twitter @Classic105 Kenya or @It'sMineKageni. Don't forget the hashtag is Mine and Kenyangi. Let's hook up on my fan page on Facebook. And let's talk honestly.
Is this country, by the way, a polygamous country? Unaweza kushtakiwa na monogamy?
No, you see the problem I have with you and every Kenyan man is that you argue from a polygamy point of view. That's my problem. You cannot, you know what you're trying to do? You're trying to find justification for going and opening your zip everywhere you see a skirt. That's what you're trying to justify.
The law needs to guide us also.
There's no law here. Can't you be guided morally?
The law needs to guide us and protect us.
Listen, can't you be guided morally? Shameless men. Ebu, give me a call on 0711-046-105. If you're brave enough to do the crime, you better be brave enough to do the time.
Hiyo kitu unasema, don't think it's a joke. It's not that easy.
Really? How easy was it to remove your underwear in front of that other woman?
Sawa.
Gomeno. Ebu, give me a call on 0711-046-105. Let's hook up on Twitter, on Facebook, because this is one conversation we must have. We are talking about Margaret Chwea. She was in court yesterday. She resides in the US. She is contesting the exclusion of herself and her 3 children from the list of beneficiaries of the late Simeon Nyachai's estate. She says she's Nyachai's 5th wife and that they got married in 1973 customarily, and they've got 3 children together. You know, these things happen so often it is ridiculous. Why don't you just tell your woman, sweetheart, I've got a baby here, here, and here? What?
Ate?
Sweetheart, I've got a baby here, here, and here. I said it earlier, and I'm going to repeat it, Mwalimu. If you're brave enough to do the crime, be brave enough to do the time. Mr. Abel Kibet, good morning to you. Salimia David Ogaro, asante sana.
Just want us killed.
I don't want you killed. You're the one who's going to give them heart attacks, because when you drop dead, then what happens?
You know, it's how that message will be received. Na usifikiri unasema hivyo. Hii sio sambusa unaleta.
Patrick Rudiger is saying, how does that woman want to be recognized? It's because of his wealth. That is it. Kama angekuwa na pesa angemfuatilia. Okay, you know what? Say that is true. Well, there is money. That changes everything. So what?
It's all about the Benjamin.
Pesa iko. Na kama ni wake ni wake.
It's all about the Benjamin.
Dr. Muturi Wilson Wemi say the same thing. This only happens to the rich when you die. No slay queen can never step ahead of to claim anything when you're poor. Michuki Governor, you're asking a very pertinent question. Some family issues are very difficult to comprehend. Nyachai was a polygamist, it was well known. So I don't know why this particular woman remained out of the family for that long. That's a very interesting question. Hello.
Morning, Minor.
Good morning.
This thing is serious. It is serious more than we think.
It is very serious.
It is very serious because even if the guy does not die and fight for his property,
Yeah.
he has children out there. He has children with me, right?
Yeah.
These children are growing. Wanaweza patana alafu waoane, and they don't know that they are siblings.
Yeah.
So that is my biggest fear. Me, I normally tell my children, ukisikia mtu akona jina kama ile unasikianga kwa hii familia yetu, chunguza ametoka wapi.
Yeah.
Because you might marry your sister or your brother na hujui, and these men are planting seeds all over.
By the way, that is another thing I'd not thought of. That child can marry the brother or the sister.
Of course, because they don't know each other. Wanaweza hata ngenda ngambo wapatane huko na hawajuani.
So let me ask you a question. Does your husband have any kids out there?
You don't know. Haujuangi. You don't know when they're going to open up their zips, like you say. Unajua akisha toka akienda kazi, he's free.
So if you found out today he's got 1, 2, 3 children out there, how would you react?
Me, I'm talking through experience. My dad. Some kids popped up and some other women popped up. And it's not an easy thing. It's hard.
Yes.
If it wasn't for my uncle standing with my mother, wakasema wewe hatukujui haukuletwa huku.
Yeah.
But kama sio my uncles, my mom would have faced a lot of trouble because the woman wanted a piece of land.
Yeah.
Akaambiwa you are not introduced to the family. Wewe ulikuwa umenunuliwa kaploti huko, enda ukae na kaploti kako huko.
Yeah.
So through the experience of my mom, I live in fear because I know these things happen.
Wow.
Yeah, it's serious. It's not a joke.
Okay. Thank you very much. You too, my darling. Asante. Hello.
Maina.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
How are you in Kengangi?
We are fine.
Wapa.
Hata sisi tuko sawa huko Zika. Na kuambia wacha nikuambie leo. Leo kuna waka moto. Mbona hao watu wasijitokeze saa yenye niko hai? Na kuuliza pesa iko kwa bank, mtu anajuanga iko kwa bank. Hakuna mtu mwenye anajuanga mwenye ako na pesa kwa bank. Isipokuwa mwenye aende afanya nini? Aende aseme ako na pesa kwa bank.
Yes.
Sasa hapa hao wanafaa kujitokeza. Yenye wako hai. Akuja aseme unajua mwenyewe tuko na yeye na mtoto yake saa yenye hata bibi anajua. Lakini saa yenye nimeaga. Anakuja kuambia akina nani?
That is actually a very good question you've asked.
Yeah, sasa nakuja kuambia akina nani? Sasa hiyo siko.
So anafaa kujitokelezea ukiwa hai.
Nikiwa hai anakuja nasema mwenyewe ako na mtoto yangu. Na sasa si kuniweka yeye ni bwana yangu. Kwa hivyo ujue hauko mmoja, sisi tuko wawili.
That's a very good question. That's a very good question. Okay, thank you very much.
Umesalimiwa na Kamau Waragi sana.
Msalimie Kamau Waragi.
Yeah,
asante sana. That's a very good question though. Actually, if you exist, you come out now. Ama he keeps you under wraps and he takes care of you so you think you're okay. How does this work?
Na maswali za clinic sana.
No, how does it work? Because evidently we cannot keep doing this business. You're being buried and women are popping up left, right and center. Nikki.
If you say the truth, who's going to protect you? Because we need a letter to restrict.
Ebu keep calling. We're talking about Margaret Chwea. For how long are we going to sit here and watch women pop out of the woodwork at funerals? Children in tow that no one knows ever existed.
Nekuuza, mbona hiyo kitu ifanyikage Mombasa na Pwani? Mbona hawajitokezi? Mbona hatuzisikii? Ni hapa watu wa nywele ngumu.
Ati watu wa nywele ngumu.
Mtu anasema hapa hakuna mkisiwa mke mmoja. Haya.
Charles, listen to this tweet here. Charles, women will shout everywhere, I can't live with a man who cheated on me, who have children outside wedlock, but when you ask for a DNA test, they faint. The fact is, only lazy men put their eggs in one basket. A real man should keep his secret until the last minute. Would you like to know if he's got children out there, ladies? That's a question I'm asking you this morning. And guys, why can't you just say hello?
Yeah, Maina.
Good morning.
Morning to you, Maina.
Yes, my dear.
I want you to tell Akina Kingangi at least to zip up their pants.
To either zip it up or they wrap it up before they smack it up.
Yeah, Maina.
Yeah.
Me, I was in that situation. So there's this man, my man. There was a day, okay, his phone rang. He didn't know that it has rang. So I picked the phone. Kidogo nasikia someone behind sana, baba.
Ate?
Baba, nashindwa baba. And this man is on a trip. Baba, where? Then asking him, ananiambia hapana, ni mtoto wa nini, mtoto wa neighbor. But to find out, he had married, he had other kids outside, but I didn't know. Didn't know.
Hold on. He was married.
Yeah, he had another wife.
Hey.
And they had kids outside. So maybe God just wanted to show me that there's someone outside, there are kids outside, but I didn't know.
Alafu kafanyaje?
Mimi? Maina, wacha nikwambie, alikuja kwa nyumba, nimemngoja. Ilibidi aende kwa hospitali. Nilivuruta hiyo kitu.
Ulivuruta hiyo kitu?
Kwani ni nini? Kwani umejua wanaume wamekuwa kapanya, wakiona shimo yote wanaingia ndani.
Bas.
So karibu yukate. Ulivuruta sana.
Alienda kwa hospitali for 3 months. Angefanya chochote. Najua nina mafuta. Nilishika hapo, ilikuwa drama. Video drama. Nilivuruta, nitaka kumwambia aniambie ni nini ameenda kutafuta huko nyumba, ananidanganya alafu anaenda huko nje kufanya nini?
So
alienda hospitali.
Ulikuwa unataka kuingoa kwa sockets?
Ingoe. Kwani ni lazima aenda adunge kila mali kusign all the books outside there?
Bas. Asante.
Kwani ni lazima aenda assign vitabu, ana sign each and every book? Kwani dini yake, signature yake inahitajika duniani? No.
Na sasa bado yuko disabled hapo.
Nilimtupa nje.
Bas, good woman.
Acha nikae na watu wangu.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Amen.
Unaona, that's what I
Ebu have the final word.
Na akamwacha. No, it's not a laughing matter. Na akamwacha.
Ladies, I hope you're taking notes. That is how you treat them.
Na akamwacha disabled.
I want you to close our discussion. We're talking about Margaret Chwea here, the lady who wants to be declared the late Simeon Chaya's 5th wife, and she wants a piece of his 2 billion shilling estate. My God, the previous caller, dear Ba, I must hear her again. We're going to listen to her again, so stand by for that. Kevin Crispin, I see you as well. I want you to close our discussion. So, these are very difficult things for your woman to handle when you drop dead. Gentleman who called in earlier and said, why don't they pop up when we're alive? Well, how will they pop up if you're shugulikiaing them there in the dark? Then they think they're sorted, and you're promising her the world. Then you don't deliver, then you die. What is she supposed to do? Yes, Jacinta Modoni. If, guys, you're not going to zip it up, then wrap it up before you smack it up and save everyone else a whole lot of trouble. Have the final word. Hello?
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good too.
Uh-huh.
Some things are so much painful. I remember mine told about it.
So your man told you?
Yeah.
Akakwambiaje?
Okay, on his dying bed, he actually died of COVID. Akaniambia akona mtoto somewhere. The age of our second born.
The age of your second born?
Yeah. Akaniambia I should be paying school fees for him. Yeah. Because mamake hakuwa na kazi.
Sasa anakuambia hivi akikufa kwa na COVID kwa kitanda?
Yeah. And I shall do it up to date.
So you're paying that child's school fees?
Yes.
Ngoja kidogo.
Hebu nikuulize.
Kayamba.
Ask.
And are you've met the mother of that child?
Yes, but hatunanga maneno.
Very good.
I just pay the school fees. Na ni hivyo.
Mungu atakubariki sana.
So do you pay for the upkeep of the child ama ni two school fees?
No, just the school fees.
Na utalipa hiyo school fees mpaka amalize university?
Yeah, and that will be okay. Na ni hivyo basi. But it's not as easy as people think. Sometimes unakaa chini. Unasikia tu vibaya. But huna la kufanya. Acha watu wajitokeze, watu wakiwa hai.
Watu wajitokeze, watu wakiwa hai.
Yes.
Thank you.
You are doing something.
Mungu
Mungu atakubariki zaidi.
Wow.